Alright everybody, welcome back to the F1 Crew Legacy of the Void mod created by Synergy. This turns the Legacy of the Void campaign into an auto-battler. We are about to start the Rites of Rak'Shir, or let's see what the first mission is called, Steps of the Right. Eliminating the Guardians so that Alarak can try and assume his place at the top of the hierarchy for the Tal'Darim. So yeah, let's just go ahead and jump into it. Some things that we did change in case you forget from last video. We are going to be using Tempest as our fleet beacon, or our capital ship class unit. We have Colossus. I think we kept with Stalkers. It might have been better to make a switch to Dragoons for this, but we'll see how this goes. Maybe for the actual pushing mission, we'll switch to the Dragoon. Yeah, let's go ahead and get our economy rolling.
Be vigilant.
Get our +1 for our ground units.
Void rays can now be warped in at our Stargate. They are ideal for intercepting foes in the battle ahead.
Well done, Phase Smith. We will make good use of them.
Do you want to, as soon as we get the resources, get our Templar Archive put down, our robotic support bay, and our fleet beacon? Right now gas is what's holding all that up.
The Dark Gods Protoss march on you. The veil between this world and the void is lifting. Amon's forces will arrive soon.
Okay.
A Colossus is approaching.
Ooh, we probably wanted to get up some static defense a little bit sooner than what I did here. Okay, let's get a couple of stalkers. Oh, nope, they didn't even get in. Okay, this is a little dicey to start. I think we'll just get some Centurions just for something on the ground a little quicker here for us. Yeah, we gotta make sure that we don't lose our base here in this first night. Okay, well, we might be at a quick reset here because we do not have any power on this. Yeah, okay. Alright, well, it was good to jump in and see what we had going on, but I know I gotta get some static defense set up basically immediately. Maybe skip on the +1 so that we can get our Templar Archive putting out some units a little bit quicker.
Void rays can now be warped in at our Stargate. They are ideal for intercepting foes in the battle ahead.
Well done, Phase Smith. We will make good use of them. We face the enemy. The Dark Gods
I think a secondary pylon over here. Let's.
The veil between this world and the void is lifting.
Okay, we do have a second void ray that we didn't have last time, so that worked out a little nicer for us.
A Colossus
It's
is
just some
approaching.
RNG right there.
The void will take you. I walk the shadow.
Okay, and I think we're holding a little bit better, so I feel more comfortable letting us get some stalkers as our starting units.
There are not enough minerals.
Out of the Templar archives, that is.
There are not enough minerals.
Okay. Let's see, how expensive are void rays again?
We face the enemy.
I do think it's going to be worthwhile for us to spend our opening resources on the next infinite spawner for us. So let's get the fleet beacon. And the robotic support bay. Okay, we're going to want a couple of cannons over on this side.
There are not enough minerals.
Get another shield battery over on this side. Okay, and now we can actually start pumping out other units here. The secondary pylon protecting over here.
Even when we are fighting for you. But first, we must establish our defenses.
I think we want to go Colossus, and you know, this is probably a good point for Void Rays. We'll save the Tempest for when we are helping Alarak with the actual rights. Okay, I guess our carriers are the only ones that were able to pick up resources like that last map.
Hierarch, I was able to
Let's
scan
get a
the
couple of
Tal'Darim
extra
motherships in this region. They are carrying
gateways.
shipments of solarite. I don't think Alarak would mind if we liberated them.
Upgrade complete.
Let our enemy know our fury.
Get a shield upgrade. Got our +2. Okay, we do start to have +3 available for upgrades. Let's get this on here.
Let our enemy know our fury. I am here in the shadows.
Some extra Centurions to start breaking through the ground.
None shall break us.
I am the heart of
Prismatic core online.
Upgrade complete.
Okay. I'm liking the way that this has started way better than how that last or that first attempt here went for us. Can probably tell this Stargate to give us a couple of extra void rays.
We must construct additional pipe.
Okay.
The shadowed path. Prismatic core online.
Okay, that should be good for at least a little bit here on supply for us.
More Terrazine. Prepare for battle, Artanis. Have you come to bear witness to the end? I walk the shadowed path.
This shall not be our end, but a new beginning.
I sense you fear the Zerg. Witness your oldest enemies reborn from the depths of the void.
Okay. Yeah, I think now the little army that we have here is going to hold much better. Let's see, maybe get a couple of Phoenix in. An Annihilator could be helpful just for having a nice rounded out army here.
Our base is under siege.
here in the shadows.
Okay, these void summoned units are not giving us resources when we take them down, but that's alright. It is something that's good to know, I guess.
I am here in the shadows.
Okay, where's that builder probe?
Engaging the enemy.
Okay, that should be getting us to our 200 supply cap.
I am here in the shadows.
Get a couple more void rays.
Engaging the enemy.
Get one more annihilator.
Prismatic. The fog is fading. What better time is there to slay my enemies?
Okay, and I think let's use the Chrono Surge to get a bunch of extra.
Prismatic.
Oh, where did we lose a pylon at?
The strength of the chosen.
Bunch of extra void rays out of the fleet beacon here.
Tal'Darim ships are heading towards our nexus, Hierarch.
Bring them down.
Okay, we will have to figure this out with some warp ends.
Prismatic core online.
Some warp ends and some abilities should
Destroyed a Tal'Darim mothership.
do us just fine.
Excellent. Only one remains.
Face the enemy. Our base is under siege. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Okay, good. All set on that attack wave coming to us. These void rays are going to make quick work of what's going on over here on these defenses. Take down some production while they're at it too. Wonderful.
Your power is greater than we believed, Firstborn.
Okay, I think we want to add a couple of Colossus, get some more void rays. Can pump from here the free void rays again.
What a thrilling sight.
If it is so thrilling, why not join us?
Well, I must save my strength to betray you, of course.
Way to betray us.
Comfort me, Alarak.
Yeah, thanks, Alarak.
We face the enemy.
Okay, let's continue getting upgrades. We'll just queue up a few upgrades.
Let our enemy know our fury.
Yeah, this is going rather nicely. I think we just needed to hold that first push, which we did much better. Got a couple of cannons actually up and ready, which made that a whole lot easier. And now
Rise from the depths of slain.
we just let this death ball we've created push.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Upgrade complete.
Okay, what do we want to get? Let's get shield 3 up.
Let our enemy know our fury.
Prismatic.
Then we'll start worrying about the rest of the attack upgrades for our boys.
I am here in the shadows.
Let's just drop the shield overcharge and not lose any of this army on its retreating defense move.
Your warriors have engaged. Upgrade complete.
You fear Mobius Core, the mindless servants of the Dark One. They are closing around you.
Some extra Colossus. I think
Your kin
I'd rather
to
have some
hide
extra
where the
Colossus put in than some Void Rays right now. It's gonna get us maxed out in just a moment here.
I am here in the shadows.
Our base is under siege. Upgrade complete.
I am here.
Actually, I think I'd rather make sure to get the +3 weapons. Well, we could just drop a quick Chrono Surge and get everything.
Upgrade complete.
The fog has cleared.
Upgrade complete.
I am here.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, yeah, we're almost full upgraded.
Enemy know our fury.
And we're pushing
Upgrade complete.
extremely nicely here. Let's see, can we get some of you guys over? See if the purifier beam's enough to take this thing down.
Face the enemy.
Do not fear death. Fear Amon.
Enemy ships have set a course for our nexus.
You should have everything now, Face Smith.
Okay, we are gonna need some
I shudder to think of what they were planning to do with it.
extra static defense here.
Or you would not aid him. Oh, what glorious deaths. You do well to promote my cause, Artanis.
I only hope that is true.
I am here.
Hopefully we get up enough of this in time.
We face the enemy. Our
Yeah,
base
let's-
is under siege.
We have too much of an army working.
You will stand against a god?
We cannot warp there. We face the enemy.
I will deal with this one myself.
Okay, well, this isn't looking very pretty for us, but didn't matter. We got through the last objective.
Your death, Alarak. Your dark.
Nice thing when your army is just going around and
I have heard enough of his
doing everything. You don't need to worry too much about actually defending at the base when they can just complete the objective for you. So yeah, that's a nice thing we got going here.
I am going to make this.
The Spear of Adun has finished replicating the new combat.
Then let's see, what do we have going on here? I think we're gonna keep with pure. Oh, you know, actually, if we drop down to this, we could get time stop, which I think time stop is gonna be the most useful thing for us. Chrono Surge is nice. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I want to give up Chrono Surge. Yeah, we're gonna roll this way for the Rite of Rakshir. Chrono Surge, once we get out one of those auto-producing buildings there, it's just gonna make things be able to snowball nicely for us. So we're gonna have to, I think, roll that way.
The assault ships are now ready for your inspection.
We'll just go with the actual Void Ray here. Okay, and yeah, let's just go ahead and jump right on into Rakshir, overthrow Malash, and then that'll set us up for the ending missions, taking down Amon. Okay, so we can escort Alarak
Tal'Darim
or
will
push
send
the
warriors
point,
to
so
aid Malash shortly. We should ensure Alarak has sufficient reinforcements.
Malash is drawing power from the Tal'Darim. Alarak will need the support of our warriors.
We face the enemy. Yes, your psionic power courses through me. Move forward, slaves.
I think for now we're just going to
Kill
stick with
Malash.
I am going to make this clear.
the point being on
Other
Alarak.
weapon you can wield as you wish.
Okay, well this isn't very good for us. Let's see, do we need to just get a couple of Centurions so that he doesn't go into the pit? What do we want to be giving you? Some blood hunters? No. I think stalkers, although I did say that I wanted to make the push or switch over to dragoons, and I forgot to do so. So let's see how this winds up rolling for us here.
We require more Vespene gas. We require more Vespene gas.
Okay. I think dropping a pylon over here just so that we could quickly warp to him if we need to, some reinforcements, would be a good idea for us. And then I do want to get some static defense set up on this side for when some of those pushes wind up coming.
I am here in the shadows.
Okay.
I am here in the shadows.
Get some Tempest and oh nope, I want to get Chrono Surge. Let's chrono out some Tempest right quick.
Hierarch, I don't understand how this is possible, but my scanners are detecting high solarite concentrations in the native beasts here.
We ought to pursue them. However, I think it best if we don't inform Alarak of this little diversion.
Understood, Hierarch.
I am here in the shadows.
Do we get out multiple Tempests?
We seek honor. You seek our aid.
Only one from that
It would
Chrono?
be wise for us to build a second nexus here.
I am here in the shadows.
You seek our aid.
A Tal'Darim attack
Okay.
force is inbound
Well,
at our nexus point.
Chrono Surge is not
Attack the firstborn
as of
directly.
effective on this as I was hoping or thinking it was going to be. This will save it for getting some Colossus out.
Enemy Noah Fury.
Let's get ourselves an Annihilator. Get some... Oh,
Adun Torida.
I am here.
You seek our aid. Zerash, I walk the shadowed path.
okay, that works.
Let our enemy Noah Fury.
Drop this Purifier Beam.
I am here in the shadows.
Hierarch,
Okay, what's
I am
the normal
sensing
attack
hybrid.
pattern?
They come to aid
Ah,
Malash.
okay. Yeah, I see that.
Amon's harbingers
It was
join
probably
our
more
struggle.
wise for us to do that.
Fight
We'll get
well,
back on
warriors, and you will also ascend into
Alarak when we
hybrid.
need to.
Oh, you lie with such conviction. It is almost admirable.
Okay, this is probably a good point to actually be on Alarak. And then we'll go back after we deal with this to the normal attack pattern. Okay, that way we can take down these slain elementals. Gonna surge out some void rays. Oh. Oh, that's gonna be a couple too many if I had kept that.
Has been slain.
We face the enemy.
Yeah, let's just get upgrades going. And then, yeah, I think we just kind of act reactively to when Alarak is getting pushed back too much. I think we have a little bit of time. We can get this second elemental here.
My vengeance will not be delayed. Send me your warriors.
Locking on to the beast's coordinates. Warping it aboard.
Okay.
Upgrade complete.
Then yeah, let's just keep pumping the void rays.
Let our enemy know our fury.
Get an extra Tempest into the mix.
We seek our aid.
Okay, and let's go back on this normal attack pattern.
Here in the shadows.
That way we can get the bonus objectives, because I was kind of wondering what was going to happen with those.
Upgrade complete.
Let our enemy
I sense more hybrid approaching. Be ready.
Okay, get more upgrades set up to go.
our enemy know our fury. I am here in the shadows.
Yeah, this is very nice. I kind of enjoy just being able to pump out an army, not have to worry so much about what they're actually doing.
In the shadows. Let our enemy know our fury.
Okay, yeah, let's just break this base and then we'll go back to
Ash is gaining
Alarak.
ground. I must act soon. Complete. Upgrade complete.
Yeah, so this has been the most interesting way I think I've ever played any kind of an RTS. It's very different, that's for darn certain. But like I said, most interesting way to put a take on it onto an RTS, to turn it into being an auto battle like this.
I am here in the shadows.
Why are you guys still following him?
Upgrade
Let's get one more
complete.
Annihilator put into the mix before we wind up maxing out
Upgrade
here.
complete.
There's that forge. Oh. Cancel that. Let's get shields.
I am here in the shadows.
Okay.
Now I have all of them. My preliminary scans indicate that the Solarite deposits are a byproduct of the beast's unusual
Could
digestive
push
system.
you forward just to
Are you
get.
saying that they're... Wait. Never mind. I do not wish to know.
Get these 3 extra gas geysers
The
for
Tal'Darim
us.
are moving against us from the upper pathway. Prepare
There
our
we go.
defenses.
Tal'Darim, slaughter the firstborn. And your ascension.
Mission will likely be over before those actually kick in.
Our confrontation draws to a close, Malash. Soon everyone will know the depth of your treachery.
You require more Vespene gas.
These cannons gonna hold? No. Help them out a bit here.
Hieron, a hybrid dominator has appeared. It is on its way to Malash.
It's dead now, Rohana. You underestimate what we're able to do, Rohana. It makes me sad. We have a basically maxed out army.
Master has already won, Alarak. You lead our people to their doom.
You were right about one thing. We'll lead them, but you didn't get to finish that because we were too fast. Alright, well, I think all we have left now are the missions to destroy the host. But let's take a quick peek and make sure. Okay, lots of cutscene stuff here. I think we're good on what we're gonna do with this, although we could get time stop and keep all the other stuff. Okay. In our armies here, I think we just get some Tempest, or we get the Mothership, but
I must admit, they
can only have one, so I don't think it's worthwhile. Go to the bridge.
So many
Yeah,
lost.
back to Ire. But that'll be for another video. This is the F1 crew, a mod created by Synergy, turns the Legacy of the Void campaign into an auto battler. Hope you have yourself a great rest of the day, and I will see you tomorrow.